All right, what's up, everybody? This is the Big Three Roundup with your host Reese. We've also got Chris,
Hey.
and we've got
Yeah.
Raphael.
Yo, what's up, guys?
So yeah, you know what this is all about. We just do a
No homo.
rant. You know what this is all about. We just do a little bit of a rant, just talk about the big three chapters that came out this week, and as usual, we're going to start off with Naruto. So,
hmm
guys, who wants to start off on this one?
Raf, you want to do the honors?
Um, I don't know what else
'Cause
to
I
say.
don't really have much to say, to be honest. Actually,
That's
no, I
the
do.
thing.
Actually, I do. I've got something to say. Actually, remember last week I was cussing that Obito should remain a bad guy. Well,
Yeah,
thank you,
he's,
Kishimoto.
he's looking.
Kishimoto has got a brain. Yeah, he did something right. Obito isn't gonna change in a whim and become a good guy just because Kakashi said you were a hero once. No, he's still a ruthless arsehole that wants to kill him. And I was so happy to see that. I was
Mm.
pleased.
I was happy that he actually went for it, man. That's it. I thought it was just gonna be like last. I thought, like I said last week, man. I thought it was gonna be this week, just him going like, "Why Obito?" It's like, you know why you killed Rin. It's like, but Obito, I had to. It's like, I don't care. That's basically what I thought the entire chapter was gonna be, man. But you know what?
Yeah.
A lot happened in the bloody chapter.
Literally, yeah, it was quite action packed. You know what? It was pretty damn sick. I'm not even gonna lie.
So, man, there's a couple panels here where it's like you see Obito and Kakashi chatting crap to each other, and you see
You see
Naruto
the
fighting the
guy
wood
in the
dragon in the
background.
background.
Got a scene from them old school Godzilla movies.
It's
Yeah,
like, bruh, there's a
yeah.
background. I was
That's what
like,
I
damn,
said.
there's actually
That's
something
what.
happening in the background, man. It's not
That's
just empty
definitely, yeah.
space.
Kishi
That's
definitely outdid himself this week in terms of artwork.
mm,
You see that he put a lot of effort into it. He's not allowed to nitpick at artwork and stuff like that. I can see that he put a lot of work into it and everything. The whole back, you know what? Like you said before, like you have like the little conversation between Kakashi and Obito, and like in the landscape, you don't see this epic monster battle royale going on around,
mm.
and that badass move guy pulled off. Was it Afternoon
Hidorama.
Tiger or
Hidorama.
Morning Tiger
Hidorama.
or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that move, man. And he actually blew back Madara with that. I was surprised.
I
With,
do
with,
have some plot holes. I know I'm always a guy to bring up the negatives and the plot holes and stuff. But how is Kakashi still able to fight? He shouldn't he be drained of chakra? Shouldn't Guy be drained of chakra? What's going on, guys? Kakashi's using Kumi again. He's using Chidori and Earth Element at the same time. Like, what the fuck's going on? This guy should be on a
You know
deathbed.
what? No,
uh,
Guy is all right at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, because he's using his gate.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
it's once he turns that off, that's when he's screwed.
Kakashi's reason?
Kakashi, I don't know, man. This guy probably grew up in like the space of 5 seconds.
Plot
plot
no
armor.
jutsu.
Exactly.
He's using hacks, plot armor.
Exactly. It's like, I need this guy for this actual story bit, but
But
I
still, it's
forgot that
I
he should
still.
be dead by now.
But you know
So,
what? I never mind because
Super Chakra.
I do want him to fight. So I'm not even complaining because it was
Yeah, it's
boring if
just you're
you're
trying
only
to pick
sitting
out
down.
the
Yeah, yeah.
nitty bit, nitpick, innit?
Yeah, man. It's madness, man. And
The
that friggin' wood dragon looks nuts.
Mhm.
The wood dragon, man.
the
It
thing
looks
that was
nuts.
draining the chakra
Exactly
of
that
the
thing, man. It's like a friggin' dragon, and it's got all branches coming out of everywhere. It's like, what the hell is going on with this thing?
mm,
Did you notice that when
It's
he's drawn the
nuts.
chakra, like you see trees popping out of his back?
Exactly,
mm.
that looks nuts. It's like, oh my god.
It's
Pretty
like
damn cool.
growth there.
Mm.
It's weird.
And
But yeah,
Naruto's still going on like a badass, just like, no, I'm gonna save everyone on
us
every battlefield.
isn't that like the third time he's done that now? The chapter
Yeah, pretty
ends with
much.
him like some speech and everyone kind of gets their resolve again. Like that's what I said earlier anyway. It was like everyone gets resolve boosts. It was just
Pretty
it,
much.
it was like three times in a row. I'm not cussing it, but at the same time I
It's
find it
basically an
funny.
RPG boost for
He
like the
is
characters'
Exactly.
morales. Basically, it's like
literally
use the
Cheer
Naruto
attack.
perk, and then I'll get happy again.
Nah, man, Naruto's using his cheer attack, innit? He busts out cheer, everyone gets a boost. Speed
literally.
+5, haste, activate, strength, activate,
Chakra plus
shield.
100.
You know what I mean? Everyone's just like literally on their deathbeds, and now everyone's all fine. They're like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Attack boost, defense boost.
God, but
Um,
yeah.
chapter was awesome. Like I can't really think of anything else that really stood out to me. I think.
I'll be a
Oh,
badass and trying to chop Kakashi in two.
okay, it's come. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh
That
Well,
my
he
wasn't
wasn't
in
god.
really
two.
doing any
That was like an X.
an
Hey man,
X
he's
slash.
still slicing X into his chest, man. I was like, oh my god, Obito's going in.
I kind of wish he would use some wood element because he could back in the day. So I don't know
Mm,
why he's not using it now. But he was getting in like the knee to the head, trying to fuck Kakashi up. And I was happy to see that Kakashi actually has a good handle on Kume now. He can actually like teleport himself now, so that's gonna be cool in the future. He's gonna be like spamming that thing or like teleporting himself all over the place.
mm.
Hopefully, he gets to the point where he can actually phase through like Obito can.
You
because he
know
can
what?
teleport things. He can teleport himself. Now all he needs to do is know how to phase, and that's it. He'd be a complete master of it.
I want to make a crazy prediction for how Kakashi versus Obito is going to be.
What?
They're going to both die together.
Really?
Hey,
You
man.
think so?
That would be pretty
If
cool,
if
wouldn't it?
if anything, it will come full. That will kind of make it come full circle. That
Exactly, man. Because
all
exactly.
three of them die in it. Like,
Exactly. Kakashi has been talking about, dying and going back, meeting back with them lot.
Yeah,
Meeting back with them two. But it's like,
Um,
and look at when he friggin' died when he was fighting Pain, innit? He was just like, he came to terms with that. So at the moment, man, he's fighting
okay,
on
yeah,
he's living on borrowed time. Everyone in the village is.
yeah.
Everyone in the village is on borrowed time.
I could kind of see if you were saying that they'll die together. Yeah, I could kind of see a necessary reason for that. If
yeah.
Kishimoto does do it, maybe it would deter Sasuke from dying with. Deter Naruto from dying with Sasuke, maybe somehow, or maybe find another solution to the problem instead of both
Exactly.
of them killing each other. It will be a good little, hint to Naruto. Because obviously, if they die together, then Naruto's going to realize that maybe there is like a little solution to him and Sasuke that isn't the right way to end things. And then he comes up with another solution. But if Kishimoto does kill off one of the most popular characters in the series, then that's kind of ballsy for him. And he's going to definitely expect a lot of fan cries if he does do that.
But hell, man, you can pull out all the stops, man. It's the end. So you
Pretty
can.
much, yeah.
Of
He's
course
actually
you can.
he's pretty much a grown man. He hasn't really got a wife or kid anyway, so no one's really going to miss him.
Exactly, man. And you know what? Kakashi's run his course.
Yeah.
He's done everything he could. He trained up Naruto, he taught him all this and that's all he's really there for. It's like, he's not really a big hitter.
No,
He ain't got the power to be a big hitter.
not anymore. It
Exactly.
was back in the day.
Exactly, but not anymore.
But hey, Kakashi is still cool in my book. I mean, if he dies, he's gonna be missed because I think it'd be kind of sad if Naruto becomes Hokage, he doesn't see it. Kind of sad.
That's true.
I
Didn't
still don't, I don't know, man. He's probably going to make Naruto become Hokage, but what would be cool is if he didn't make Naruto become Hokage.
No, I'll be pissed off at that. I'm gonna be honest because there's no way
Hey,
this
man,
guy's gonna be
instead of becoming
spamming
Hokage, yeah,
become what,
he goes to a higher plane than Hokage.
which is what Jesus, which he already is.
Basically, man, he becomes like, the new sage. He becomes like a god.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
everyone that builds statues of him in
Yeah,
their villages and then
I
his
don't know,
love's
man.
right
Like
everywhere, man. It
That's
still
a
I,
kind
bit
of has the
too
same.
much.
No, but you know what I mean?
it's too for Naruto to give him a god complex like that. It's way too much, man. I
No, it's not a
think
god
no,
complex, man.
no,
It's more like, everyone finally has accepted him kind of thing. Because,
and they
that
build
was his
statues of
plan
him.
all
He's
along. That
pretty
was what he
much a
wanted
god.
all
Then
along.
they build statues of him all over the villages. That's like worshiping.
That's a tribute in it because he dies.
So you want Naruto to die?
Basically, yeah.
No, if Naruto dies at the end of the manga, gonna be upset. Mainly because there's no way you can have a manga yeah where the guys a shonen manga at that.
Yeah, Shonen can't do
His
that.
dream is to become Hokage and kill him if he doesn't achieve it. Then that is just like completely voids everything. This story is about following your dream, protecting your friends, blah blah blah, holding hands, all that good shit. And then have him die and not achieve that, then that's just like
Yeah,
pointless.
because you do have to remember Shonen's a child manga. They
Yeah,
can't.
just
They
manga.
have to
Like
have.
do that. Yeah. It's not in the rule books. You can't like no, it's written in the rule book. Like the Shonen Jump editor will say, "Hey, Kishi, what are you doing? Follow the rules. Naruto must become Hokage."
Yeah, as I said, most main characters have plot armor from the beginning to the
Yeah,
end. No death allowed. So I'm not saying it's a bad theory. Don't get me wrong, but that's more for a
be
seinen.
interesting.
That's
Be
def
interesting. But that's for another series, basically. That's not for
yeah.
Naruto.
Very true. But still, you can never,
So,
you can always hope.
Mm. No, I don't want to die though. I don't want to die though. I'm actually starting to like Naruto more and more as the story's ending for some reason. Like
you must.
I was okay with him,
Mm.
but now I'm really starting to like him. I don't know what's changed, but I'm just really starting. He's becoming like literally my number one favorite character now.
Because
Which is weird.
he's not as much of a whiny bitch as he usually was.
No, no, he wasn't really a bitch. He was more of like a
He was
tough guy that
annoying.
back it
Yeah,
up basically. So that made him annoying.
Exactly, but he still whined a lot.
Sasuke bitch more than him.
and he still does.
Yeah, like, ooh, you kill Itachi. Ooh, you kill
He
my
that's
family.
what
Ooh,
that's what I
I
said.
hear the
That
bells.
he annoys me in terms of character development. He hasn't improved. He's just progressively gotten worse.
Worse, literally.
He's holding on to something he doesn't need to anymore, and
Mhm.
it's like that's why he needs to die or just get bitch slapped or something. He's so I just can't stand the guy. It's like I'm still gonna destroy the leaf. It's like how much more revelations do you need to see or be slapped in your face before you realize that
You realize that even Itachi
yeah.
said, you know what, I can't deal with this guy no more. Sasuke, do what you want to do. Shit, I'm
I'm
gone
telling you, you got
later.
some dumb little brother. You know what I mean? Like, just pull his eyes out, man. Something. Telling you, the guy. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with this guy. He's either gonna die or something. I can't. I mean, he's technically a war criminal now, isn't he? Even if he did
He's
turn,
wanted around the world.
he's
Maybe
wanted. Yeah.
I,
Everyone wants
I,
him dead.
I originally thought that no one would forgive him, but I thought that Raikage would have been the main person enough to forgive him, yeah. But after Naruto changed him, no, Naruto's pretty much changed everyone so far. He's changed the Tsuchikage, Raikage, everybody. So
Mm.
maybe they'll be a lot more forgiving now. Plus, they got an ass handed them to by Madara, so Naruto actually saved the whole world at the end of the day. So
Exactly.
if he says leave him alone, you guys better fucking listen or tear your faces off. And there's nothing. Really, there's nothing they can do to him because he'll fuck them up either way. So if he says leave Sasuke alone, they have to leave him alone. That's it.
Uh,
But no one will like him, obviously. Like you can say leave him alone, but no one's really gonna be friends with him.
No one's gonna talk to
They
him.
try to kill him. But yeah,
Nah.
that's the Sasuke anyway.
uh,
But anything else, guys? Chapter wise?
I've expelled everything I can on Naruto, man.
Pretty much.
Naruto's sick.
Yeah, good chapter. 9 out of 10 for me.
Definite.
You know what? Yeah, because I think it's a 9 more than a 10 for me. Like it was really, really good. Story and action always makes a 9/10 out of 10 chapter for me anyway. So it was really good.
Exactly. Not to mention the artwork on top of it. So.
Yeah, how could I forget that?
I actually didn't give it a 9. I gave it lower, only
Gave it
because
8.
I think it was an 8. I can't remember. I said it was good because of the action. I enjoyed like how he merged 3 battles into one like chapter. But at the same time, I was like, why is he still talking about this stuff? I was annoyed. That was the only thing that annoyed me.
Yeah.
I was expecting something else, but I just thought, you know what, it was an action chapter, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll change what I said in the review. I'll say it's a 9 because look at it that way, innit?
Ooh, going back on your word.
I have to, because
Going
obviously
back on your verdict.
shut up, man. You lot kind of made me expand on it, so yeah.
made you see the like more like stuff.
I don't know. It's probably
What's-
because of what time I
So,
read it
like-
at, man. And I was just like, this is freaking annoying. And then when
No,
I saw
Kakashi
the
was
action,
annoying me though. He was bitching. He was talking too much. Like
yeah, that's what annoyed me.
Kakashi, like, come on, get to terms. He's evil.
Mm,
He's been evil for how many years? He's not gonna change because he said,
yeah,
"Oh, you are a hero of the village." He tried to fucking destroy the village.
exactly.
You think he cares what people think about him?
That's what I said. I think it was the last 10 pages were really good. The first 5 was just not needed. It was
No.
just like him, why, for about
Why?
5 chapters,
Why?
5 pages. Then after that, it was sick. It was,
It's like, fight.
Literally.
yeah,
So now we're gonna see some action. We're gonna see Naruto Kakashi versus Obito and Naruto Guy and
Battle
Killer Bee
Royale.
versus Madara. B
Yeah.
still ain't doing shit. He's just sitting on his fat tentacle ass, just sitting
How
there
many
again.
technical stuff does he have left?
I
Like,
don't even know, but
I
he's
thought
not
B has
doing.
a giant hole in him.
He's not doing shit in this battle.
I thought that's
sushi
because
time.
there's a hole inside of him, man.
Huh?
I thought it's because he got a hole blown through him or something.
No, because Kishi ain't paid attention to him. That's why. But he needs to
Uh.
do something. Like fire a Bijou bomb. Just bust out your 7 swords. Do something, man. Don't just sit there. If you have guy who's not even a Jinchuriki to fucking defend you, then what? You're
Yeah, that's
useless.
kind of embarrassing.
You have unlimited, or near unlimited chakra. Use it.
You're just chilling.
Definite.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm a chill.
I'm a chill dog.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's-
I'm relaxing,
you know
man.
what? The guy needs to bust out a rap at least.
Exactly. All right.
Ain't see one of those in time.
But surprisingly, and what surprised me the most, I didn't really think that guy would really be in the final battle. Like in terms
Nah.
of this is kind of a main event. This is like WrestleMania for Naruto kind of thing. I didn't really expect Guy to be a part of it, nor Kakashi. So that was
I know.
surprising.
It's like all the whole Kages got taken out instead. I
Yeah.
mean, that was surprising. I
Can
was
you
like,
imagine that?
I mean, what's her name's in 2 pieces?
Tsunade, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
She has to be dead. Oh, you just survived yourself. I can't wait to get to Bleach now. You just survived yourself.
No.
You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
Alright, man.
I mean, we're cool with Naruto, yeah?
Yep, that's Naruto.
Alright.
Here we go.
To Bleach.
Main event.
Why? Fuck, you're still alive.
Did I tell you? How many times did I say
How
it?
the fuck is this guy still alive? Is
I
he a
told you.
roach?
I told you. I should have put a troll picture up instead.
No, you should put a troll. This guy needs a troll face and this thing like your man
Sunglasses
nowhere.
and the scumbag hat, boy.
Oh my god! But you know what? I ain't hating. Like, he's one of my favorite characters. He's my top
Exactly.
5. But like, you
That's
know what? When
just
he
die in peace, man.
we've accepted him being dead. Remember, we all said, it's sad, but we need to move on. New captain. And then we're like, oh, he's alive. Wait, he's dead. Okay, he's dead now. Wait, he's back again. Wait,
Uh,
he's fucking alive, but in a coma. What's going on? I don't know.
hey, him, and what do you call it, man? Him and Kenpachi's bro for life. They have the same life force. If one dies, the other dies.
I'm
I
not
could
surprised
kind of
about
understand
Kenpachi being alive,
Kapachi. I
man.
can understand him. Yeah.
But Byakuya, man, it's like, come on, they came to terms with his death, kind of thing. It's like they showed his, it's like Senbon Zakura crumble into nothing. They showed his banker getting stolen, and him getting slammed into a freaking wall crater and being bleeding like, what I mean? He should be dead.
He's sad, and this guy's still there.
Hey, this is
Like,
Bleach laws. No beheading, no flashback. You're alive.
no, you're right, Raf. Yeah, right. Do a video on Bleach rules, like the rules of death in Bleach. You need a flashback before your death, and you either need to be decapitated or
Or vape,
disintegrated.
yeah, disintegrated, no
That's it.
atoms. Or as one of the fans was saying to me earlier, someone might
Fatty.
revive Urahime might revive Yamato's beard or his toenail. That made me laugh. That was so revive his
That's
toenail.
me, though. You bring my toenail, like shit.
I'll go- He
Oh
knows who
my,
he is. Who said that? I hope
oh
he's
my
listening.
god,
That was
Beef
funny.
patty.
guy, you
Beef
need to
patty.
Shout
be
out to Beef
patty.
Patty.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to you, man. Like that's killer. You brought a tear to my eye, man. That's it.
But then
Fun
he
stuff.
did bring up another interesting topic we were talking about. He was saying, what if Juha, when he returns, now that he's got Yamato's Bankai, what if he
Mhm.
decided he wanted to use his Bankai and not only use that, but bring Yamato back? And I was like, that could be possible,
Of
but
course he will.
his body's gone. But
Wait,
then I was like,
how's he gonna bring Yamato back?
that's what I was thinking because he's got nothing left. But
No,
No, man. When he uses the bankai, he doesn't bring people back. He turns their
no,
soul,
no,
isn't it?
he
he only
brings
brings
like
back
the
things that he's burned
skeleton.
with the Bankai. He hasn't killed Yamato with the Bankai. He killed
That's
him with
what
the
I
sword.
True.
that's what I said as well because I was thinking,
Set up in the.
don't the person need to be struck down by that blade
It
to
needs to be
be
burnt to ashes with
yeah
what's it called again?
Zanka no touch.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. I forget. When you go brain dead
How
for
can you
like
forget that one, man?
I
That
don't
one's
even
the
know.
funniest one you could
It's
ever
like
hear.
5 chapters ago, isn't it?
but
Anyway,
let's put him to rest, man. The chapter said it at the end. He's
yeah,
dead.
he's dead.
No toenail revivals, man.
Not even a hair.
He ain't
Like
coming back.
he ain't coming back. So Yamato is dead. That's established. All the captains are pretty much alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. There's no casualty, and we finally get explanation why.
Yeah, so why Onohana was in
The
the
room,
freaking
like,
room all that time.
we were bitching like, why is she not doing it? Why is she ain't
Do you know
helping?
what? Yeah, she's forgiven now.
Yeah,
She's
so
forgiven
all is
because
well. Sorry,
she
we're not
was.
Yamato was just like, don't leave the room.
It was actually a smart plan because he obviously in the back of his mind thought, you know what,
If she
this
gets
is
hurt.
this might actually go bad. Like if there's a worst say if this goes down bad, we need our med packs like safe and secure.
Exactly,
literally.
man. You gotta look after your medic.
Hmm.
Because the
And he
medic's
did.
the only one who can bring you back at the end of the day.
Well, it's kind of worked out because they've saved two captains who were nearly on death row. Actually, quite a few people because even what do you call it, Renjin Ruka, their things were near death. I didn't even know that.
So is this confirmed that Kira is dead then? That Kira is dead,
Oh,
right?
that's the thing. It's like
Kira's nothing, man. Kira got
Kira
blown
has a
apart.
hole. He has a hole.
No one's even confirmed, and everyone's been confirmed. Like, there's no what's happened, but
I
no
think
one said anything about Kira.
I think he's a character nobody cares about. Hey man,
That's kind
Kubo,
of sad, man. I feel
that's
sorry for him.
kind of heartless.
It's heartless, man. Like,
He
give us
got
a
one shot
confirmation. Is
at
he
the
dead?
beginning of the war.
Yeah, where's his military funeral? Like, shit.
He's not important enough.
Oh, man,
Maybe
Kira.
he might appear in the next chapter.
But we didn't get a flashback or a disintegration, so he
Yeah,
might be alive. Yeah.
What he got a hole blown through him, man. He's not Ichigo of a hollow inside of him. He ain't coming back. He
No,
can't come
no.
back from that
We'll,
deep,
we'll
is he?
put,
I'm using refs on Bleach
we'll,
laws, so like he should
we'll,
be alive technically, based on the rules.
decapitation, disintegration, flashback.
Yeah. Means death. We didn't
Even
get any of that. But
and
the chapter itself, like literally, I
aftermath,
didn't
innit?
I didn't really know what to make of it, to be honest. It was interesting. It's like I like these down times in Bleach where you don't really actually just like more conversating. Like those are my favorite things in Bleach at the moment.
Do you know what I actually found quite interesting this chapter was the captain's reactions.
To the death.
Like yeah, they like of all people, I'm sorry if there's any Soy Phone fans out there, I'm sorry, but I don't like her. But This chapter, I was actually quite because she's a fangirl. Let's be honest,
Mm.
Yorichi fangirl. This chapter, she was literally close to tears. I was actually very
That's
surprised.
that's
I
such quite
was
surprising as
very,
well, man.
very
I didn't know she cared
surprised
about the Captain Commander that much. I knew she respected him, but not to the extent where she would cry.
because obviously
Bro,
that's what she's been following that for all these years. All of them have in it. That's their leader. Like
Mm.
for him to
I,
be taken out.
you know what? I like the little snap she had. Fuck, what's his name?
come on,
Not
come on, Mora.
Komamura,
Kensei,
no, Kensei. Yeah,
Kensei,
like she snapped at him saying, "Well,
you
you
must
obviously
be.
don't care
Yeah,
because you don't like the Captain Commander." Because obviously, this still hints to the fact that he banished them from
yeah.
Yeah,
Super Saiyan years ago. So he's thinking that he still has, bad blood between them. But obviously, Kensei's probably moved on from that. He's like, you know what?
Well, the fact that
Shut the
they're
fuck
there,
up,
innit?
man.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah,
That was just like
it was
stabbing the
uncalled
foot.
for. Yeah, it's uncalled for. Like, why kicking me below the belt, man?
If
Shit.
if he wasn't past that, what do you call it? He would be
He
where
wouldn't.
he
He
is.
wouldn't become a captain again.
Currently
exactly.
No.
still in the real world. She
Yeah.
don't think of them, so you know what I mean.
Mm.
If
Yeah, the rest of
obviously
them, man.
past that. But do you know what? I'm not sure if this is kind of shadowing stuff, but do you think Koriaku's gonna be like the temporary leader? Because the way he kind of just took control, he was just like
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be.
Yeah, man, of course.
Ukitake can't do it. He's too
he's cancer,
sickly, and
cancer.
he's the only one, second strongest out of all the
Uh,
Goten 13. So he's obviously the clear choice. He just needs to get serious now. And he looks quite serious in this chapter. He wasn't messing around like he usually does.
yeah,
Bro, he's not got an eye patch. He looks bad
And
with an
he's
eye patch.
missing
that's
half
why I
the ear.
Damn, I didn't even notice that bit.
Yeah, half his
actually
ear is
noticed
gone.
that, you know.
Yeah, half his
Serious.
ear is gone.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
Yeah,
ooh,
know
fuck.
Komamura. What's the name? Komamura,
Come
the
on, more
dog one.
missing.
Komamura.
Yeah, he's missing his ear
Yeah,
as well.
his
Yeah,
ear was patched up.
he lost his ear to a little girl.
Yeah.
Quiet. He's just shouting his ass off, man. Obviously, he's like the number one Yamamoto fan in it, so he obviously
Yep,
must be hurting the most.
that guy's riding his dick.
Mm.
That's disgusting.
I know that
That's
is actually really
bestiality
It's
disgusting.
right there.
bestiality, man.
What is it?
Gay bestiality. What the fuck?
Hey man, that's everything rolled up in one bundle, isn't it?
What's wrong with you?
Right?
There's children listening as well.
Like, mommy, what's bestiality? Uh, Never mind, son.
Hey, we're gonna have to rate this video now for only over to access this.
Age ratings. But
Um,
yeah. So
There, there was another thing I wanted to bring up.
what's
You
up?
lot, remember I asked you lot last time about Ichigo's thing? You said, Zanpakutos can heal because
Mm.
yeah, they,
why is he going to because I read the manga stream one and it was a lot more clearer. He's going to Kurisuchi, what's his name, Mayuri, to about his Zanpakuto. So what's going on there? Can't you heal it back?
was it?
That's what kind of confused. And maybe I'm guessing the healing takes time. It's not an because we remember that scene where Renly's Zambato told him
He was
that
up,
I'll heal
he was
eventually.
up for a while, innit?
Yeah, so maybe he's I don't know, repairing it quicker than if it was to
Yeah.
heal naturally. Or
Probably, yeah.
maybe it left some residual Rietsu in his Zanpato that Miri wanted to, analyze or something.
There's always an ulterior motive,
It's
innit?
always something else. And Miri isn't the type to say, let me fix his Zanpato for you. There is a reason why.
Mm.
Because he doesn't really like Ichigo anyway.
He doesn't like anyone.
So like
You
he's
know
doing this
what?
for a reason.
You know what confused me is was he actually talking about Ichigo's Bankai or was he just talking about the Bankai situation?
If you read the manga stream one, the guy, the guy that come in, he said, Mayuri wants to talk to you about your Zanpakuto.
He said Zanpato. So
Yeah.
I heard it was Ichigo Zanpato, not no
So
one else's.
yeah, it was no one else's.
And
The
then, Hiriko
translation
commented
was
that,
wrong.
Ichigo Zanpato broke.
Yeah. So
Sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, man. So it's like, it's confusing that little matter there, man. It's like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was confused about, but I'm guessing it's.
because if he's talking about Ichigo's Bankai, yeah, then it's like unless he's trying to do a rapid heal,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can think of as to why he wants him there. You know, he'll give you a rapid heal your Bankai up quickly.
But
Heal
yeah,
your Zanpakuto quick so you can go back into battle.
mm,
Get
but
him all ready.
as Chris said, man, he's always about researching, so he's most likely gonna.
He's preparing for the
I,
next bout.
he most likely is gonna look at why his thing can't be stolen
Yeah.
But
because
they
he's doing.
revealed why it can't be stolen, innit? Because obviously they don't know the full extent to the
Yeah, but
Bankai.
they don't know that.
Mhm.
They don't know that to an extent. I don't think it's a matter of yeah they haven't seen it, so they don't know it. Like if that
Only
makes any
person that
sense.
really knew this was Yamato, but he got killed,
Yeah,
so he didn't relay that information.
True.
basically
So
said it hasn't finished evolving or
so
something like
basically,
that.
no one really fully knows it. They have hints of it, but
Yeah,
I
it's
guess Yeah, that's still kind of Mio probably figured it out by now. He's a freaking egghead, so he's probably.
And plus, he wasn't even on the battlefield, so he must have been
Yeah.
researching this whole time.
Oh yeah, did you guys see that the conversation where it says like Kiske actually messaged the society saying that
Yeah,
hey,
that was another
Yeah,
thing.
so
What?
like did it, and there wasn't anything else in another translation that's saying
Yeah.
maybe who saved them, was there? It's just like
No.
they're safe and that's it.
Do you know what? I don't even think they're safe. I
I
don't think.
think
I
I'm
think.
thinking
I
is
don't
that
even
old
think
message or
they're safe.
one before they got
Yeah.
saved by that thing? I don't know what's
exactly,
going
man.
on.
I'm thinking that could have been an old. That could
An
probably be an
old
old
message,
message
innit?
in it, like
Yeah,
just as after
Yeah.
Ichigo left, in it.
pretty
Exactly.
much.
Because why is there no? Why was it a message and not a like a phone call or anything?
Exactly.
And the way they kind of highlighted that is like the last time you saw them, Orihime had a hole in his stomach, Chad had a hole in his arm, and what do you call it? Had arrows in his back. And then we saw this other guy.
Just
It
come
doesn't
out and
seem
no,
like
just
yeah,
like who. It's like it's you.
yeah.
It's like
That's what I
who's you?
mean. Exactly. So it doesn't seem
You said that
safe.
again?
Urahara is just like it's you.
You know it's funny. No, Udo didn't fight Grimjaw.
He knows everyone, man. He
But
knows everyone and everything.
he knows of the Espada, so I wouldn't be
Mm.
surprised.
This guy knows everyone and everything, man.
Mm.
And I don't know. You never know who saved him.
We just have to wait and see. Probably another
Yeah,
year.
Unless it was Ishta's dad.
doubtful.
Nah. Or
No,
maybe.
no.
Don't know. I'm not being.
Then again, like the
I'll
Quincy's
be
base
over.
is in
Yeah.
Hekamuna, but why would he turn on the Quincy's just to
Mm.
save them? Nah, I don't
To
know.
save the humans.
Yeah, but he's a Quincy.
I don't think he has any
Yeah, but
ties to
I don't know.
Quincy's. I
You know
think
how
the
the
only thing.
Shinigami.
I think the only thing he ties himself to is the Ishtar clan. He doesn't care about.
Yeah, he said he's not interested in Quincy affairs
Yeah,
anymore.
he
So
said that 'cause I remember Uryu kept asking him about it. He said he doesn't give a damn. He was like, that
why?
was about it.
If I have money in it, doesn't make me any money.
Yeah, it's like I'm a doctor.
Exactly, man. My man's got a family to care for, though, innit? So of course
Exactly.
he
So
doesn't
yeah.
care, innit?
So that's why I said I don't think he's gonna be betraying anyone. Neither. What do you call it? I just. But the only thing we can say now, what next? What's next? I mean,
I
this
hope
was
we
fast.
hope
What's
we
next,
get.
man?
It's speeding up, isn't it?
They get a little, next week probably gonna get a chapter about what the hell's going on. What's his name? Mario chatting crap to Ichigo about what's going on, how you can do this and this. Then
Yeah, I
at the end
know.
we might get a
I
little
mean, I
tease.
don't mean that.
I'm
Like
hoping that at the end of that
next.
chapter though we get a little tease. Obviously, like just
Yeah,
see talking. Maybe you see their feet of the Zero Squad.
But you
yeah.
mean in the long run, what's gonna happen next,
In
right?
the long run, because it's like the Vanderich have done what they needed and they've left. Like, and it was done very fast. The only thing I keep thinking is Juha, what he wants, isn't it? He's back. He
He
wants to come
obviously
back.
wants
Yeah,
Ichigo. Ichigo
yeah.
is something that he wants. So
And
Ichigo,
this is when I think Ishin, what's his name, Ishta's dad, and himself will come into it. I'm thinking,
they're
yeah,
gonna have a bigger part in this arc. So
yeah,
just the way you see. At the moment, I don't even want to predict anything because Bleach is. The less I predict, the more happy I am because I don't. It's everything's so fresh right now,
yeah.
so interesting.
Yeah, man.
Like
Everything's
I
going
didn't
well.
expect a chapter like this to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't expecting a chapter like this. I
Really?
expected to go. No, I expected to pick up straight after when the guy went for the tunnel and Ichigo's there, self pitying himself like he always does after a big fight. I didn't expect to go straight into like emergency room conversation, who's alive or dead. I didn't
Actually,
really
yeah, come to
expect
think
that
of it, I
much.
did think that the rest of the Sturmritter will be there still. I thought
Yeah,
Juha
so
obviously
Nah,
retreated, yeah, but the rest of the Sturmritter was still there destroying Soul Society. It kind of skipped over that.
nah. He already said. He said we've destroyed Soul Society. We killed Yamato. Let's go. And I
so
think that was on a wider scale. Like, yep, everyone out.
Oh, okay. No,
but
because he
they
literally just not that long ago called in the
Yeah,
rest of the frigging Quincy's to
yeah.
destroy Soul Society. And
I
now
know
he's
what
just
you
like,
mean.
yep, you've been here for 20 seconds. Let's go.
Mm.
but
But
then again, it's manga terms. That could have been an hour for all
it's
in
true.
terms of
It's
time
true.
wise.
True.
Remember, you can't really predict how long they were there for.
And
But
remember also, remember at the beginning of the arc, 2000 Shinigami in less than how many minutes? These Stone weren't joking about. They actually quite quick at killing them.
Yeah,
So,
but that was
well,
that was the actual, Sturmritter. That wasn't just a that wasn't normal other Quincy's.
mm. But
That
I'm just
did
saying, like,
that.
what that's what I'm saying. So, what do you think the Stone would have done? They would have done it even faster. So, if they were doing whatever business they were doing in the back scenes,
look at it this way, yeah. The certain rate killed 2,000 Shinigamis. Let's just say that's a quarter of
yeah,
them already dead. The ongoing battle was killed even more. And
mm,
then all the Stern had to do was destroy buildings and kill the remaining ones. So really, there wasn't much to do anyway when they
that's
arrived.
it. Yeah,
So
True.
they wouldn't have been there more than half an hour just to tear shit up and they say, "Oh fuck it, let's go home, guys. Let's get a beer." That's really all they had to do. So it was cool for them.
So yeah, they pretty much. I think the only two objectives they didn't do was get Ichigo and Aizen, innit? That was the
Yeah.
other. That was the other two objectives. That was about it.
And I guess he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back for Aizen again, or Aizen's
Yeah.
gonna break out, and then obviously Ichigo's still on his hit list to deal with.
Mm.
Hey man, they might give Aizen a temporary pardon to help out with the situation because Aizen's just like, you know what? I want to
I
kill this guy.
hope they're not dumb enough to do that.
I hope so as well,
Because
because
if they're dumb enough to do that, then I completely lose faith in the New Soul Society because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I know. I'm thinking something funny in it. Like Aizen decides, to agree to help him, yeah, but then it's like Ichigo kills him at some point
Aizen, Ichigo ain't gonna kill Aizen.
because Aizen's really weak at the moment. Because Aizen's not as
Aizen's
powerful as
such
he
a
used to be
badass
back
here.
in
The
his
only
God
guy that
mode.
can kill Aizen is Aizen. He's such a badass. I know he ain't killing this nigga. He's killing himself, guys.
Since when did you think you could kill me?
That's me.
I'll kill myself.
But yeah. So Aizen the eventual breakout. Ichigo's, you know what? What would be funny if he actually warms to the Juha bunch after he tells him about his mum's history and past. He might even warm up to him. You never know. But actually, no, doubtful. He fucked up
Yeah.
Soul Society. Nah, Ichigo ain't the type
Ichigo
to.
would never
Nah, nah.
forgive him,
But I
man.
guess he might seek him out for information, or maybe ask his dad about what was mum really.
He's
Maybe
probably
ask
gonna
Ichigo
end up saying he's his grandfather.
some shit like that. Like,
Oh no, man. Ichigo's gonna be like, obviously say, I will join you just so he can walk up to Juha and just like, I want the information, tell me everything.
yeah,
And after he's done, you'll see a little face, you'll see, the little cross-hatched eyes face of him where all you see is his mouth. His like face is all in darkness, and then suddenly he comes out of the attacks.
yeah,
Then Juha's just like, huh, really? You
really.
really want to try and fight me? He just all go nuts. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. Then he gets rescued.
But
No,
now,
no.
what's funny? One thing that we can probably, state is that Ichigo's mom was a very untrained Quincy to be killed by a big fish, or what's his T-bone fisher, whatever the fucking holiday was, whatever he was called,
Grand
to be
Fisher.
Grand Fisher,
Yeah,
yeah, to be
Grand
killed by
Fisher.
him, yeah, you have to be like she maybe has Quincy blood, but she wasn't trained as a Quincy, maybe
That's what I kept
Possibly.
thinking. I don't think she was, um, as
trained,
you,
yeah.
a
She was
soldier.
like
She just
it's
had the
like a
blood.
Quincy. She had the blood to see spirits
Mm,
and all that stuff, and that would explain why Ichigo could see spirits. Because
yeah.
I wouldn't understand how someone could be half ghost or some shit like that. What the fuck? How
Mm,
could he be half of a spirit? Like, your dad's a spirit, your mom's human. How could he be half spirit, half human?
exactly.
His dad genes probably didn't even give him Shinigami powers. Maybe yeah, maybe spiritually yeah, but I mean like physically, his dad must have had a gigai, like an artificial body.
His dad did have a Giga, man. The same type of one
He
that
had to.
Rukia had at the very
Yeah, yeah.
beginning,
So
which
like
turned him human.
it's a fake body then, and then
Yeah, but that turned him human. You know how Rukia's one in the in the very first series before the Shinigami arc kicked off
yeah. So
proper.
what I'm saying is, how the fuck did he get Shinigami powers if he was a human? He wasn't half spirit.
Who, Ichigo?
Yeah,
Because obviously his dad lost his powers, but he still had, Shinigami
Genes, innit?
ability. He's still
Genetics or
technically a
something.
Shinigami.
true. But like, if he went to the angle where the reason why they could have seen spirits was the Quincy blood in them, that would have
Mm.
made a lot more sense. Like his brother sister, because of the Quincy genes, that's where they could have seen spirits from freaking day
That's
one.
probably what it was. I mean,
And then yeah,
I think
eventually
it's
is Retsu manifested into
yeah.
Shinigami later on.
I think you know what it is. At first, maybe the Quincy strain was the dominant thing, and
The
it was that
dominant gene, very dark.
because Quincy's are technically humans. That made
Yeah,
him be able to see, but he couldn't do anything.
the thing.
And
Yeah,
then obviously when he met Rukia, now that
awakened the
activated his
Shinigami.
yeah
Yeah,
that was dormant, and then it's like Quincy probably went back, took a step back, and went dormant, like Juha said. So
exactly.
it's probably like that. I don't know.
That would have made sense to me anyway. But we'll see what Kubo
Mm,
decides to do. But to me, like if it went with the angle where he was a dominant Quincy before, then that'd be an interesting little twist that Ichigo probably could have been a Quincy if he'd carried on or got training
mm.
at some
Mm.
point. But
So he dies,
yeah, pretty much.
which happens a lot. So.
I always wonder what happened if the main characters die. Are they gonna end up in Soul Society? Like, no, I always wonder if Chad dies, what's gonna happen to him? Like, is he gonna become or if like Orihime died, what is gonna end up in Soul Society? Cool.
It goes sources like it.
Yeah, that's cool. Like Ichigo, he will still come to see them. Like, hey guys, what's good?
Yeah, but
Like, yeah.
they won't know of themselves beforehand, did it? Once you
That
go to Soul
depends.
Society, yeah, you don't you wash over? Oh, wait.
No,
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
remember,
That
no,
look
remember that kid,
Oh
that kid
Chad
at the
in the
yeah.
back.
character.
Chad met him in Soul
Yeah,
Society again, and they were cool.
he knew who he was. He didn't have that much Ryatsu, and he
when
knew.
they reincarnate, then they forget.
Yeah,
Remember you're in Soul Society for like a time, yeah, and then your body, your soul recycles
go
into
into that
your body
cycle. Yeah,
back into the world again. So when you die and you're a ghost, you remember. When you're in Soul Society, you remember. And when you die in Soul Society and then get reincarnated, then you forget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, madness.
Okay, that's confusing as hell. That's it. It's when you become a hollow. That's when you don't remember.
Yeah, or something like that.
It's the
Yeah,
hollow way in it where you end up forgetting yourself after a while.
yeah, you just become a mindless monster. That
Where it's like you
like
kind
the
of
son of
remember
monkeys,
stuff, but
24/7.
you forget everything else or something. It's like
It's weird, man.
it's it's kind of demonic, yeah.
So yeah, is that
Cool then.
bleach? We done on bleach
I
then?
think that's it. I
Yeah,
think
we
we
pretty much
covered
covered
everything.
everything. To
Yeah.
be
That's
honest.
bleach.
So it's just basically next one is look for the next week.
Yeah, literally, man.
So, do you want to wrap this week up on One Piece?
To be honest, yeah, this chapter 'cause after last week's chapter, I was kind of hyped for this chapter. Obviously,
Yeah.
not kinda. I was hyped, and then this chapter dropped, and then I was like, "Cool, let me go read Bleach again quickly."
Yep, that's exactly how I was.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, "Wow, this is kind of
Man, I
dry."
said it in my review, innit? I gave this chapter a 6 out of 10. The only highlights being the very beginning and the very end.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought it
The
was
that's
first
kind of.
page and the last page. The
mm.
middle was kind of just a bit like, okay. Only thing I'm happy about is them kids are now finished on crack.
You know what I was happy about? That badass scene of Luffy with the
Uh,
dragon wrapped around his neck, drapes in that
Yes,
guy up.
he looked
Yeah,
bad.
boy, the son of Monkey D. Dragon has a dragon around his neck. I mean, that's hard.
Exactly. Uh,
But
do you think
yeah,
Kanemon's definitely going to join their crew now?
for the dragon,
The samurai.
the samurai guy.
Yeah,
Nah, I hope
I
not.
think he's joining their crew.
I want another chick to join the crew, man. I don't want another dude. This had sausage fest and that shit now, man. What the
racial
fuck?
balance.
No, like, I mean, there's two girls, and it's like, how many guys? And like another girl would be cool. I was kind of hoping Monet would join, but obviously she ain't gonna do it. Like, but I don't know, man. No, like, if he joins, that's sick, and that means we got the three I can't even
Musketeers.
musketeers, yeah. But like, I was hoping for another girl to join, but oh
No, I
well.
mean, I'm thinking he's going to join in it, yeah, and they'll kind of like mirror the admirals.
What about his son?
His son will have to join, man. He just comes along with him, innit?
He's
Becomes
gonna
like
bring
the new
his
pet.
son on a pirate ship
The new
in
pet,
the
you know.
in the new world.
Yeah, his son will be like the new pet, innit? And then what's it? Chopper will be teaching him stuff like how to turn and how to use his Zoan abilities.
I can kind of understand the son joining the crew, yeah, but not the dad bringing his son along to join him. That's kind of like that's
Oh, the
bad
son
parenting.
joins as well, innit? Just because the dad joins and it's like they ain't got nowhere to go or something like that, or maybe
Right.
Chopper can help him.
All right, cool.
Either
I
way,
thought
yeah, I see Chopper teaching the son. I can see Chopper teaching the kid how to control his Zoan abilities.
mm.
And then you got the Three Musketeers kind of replicating the admirals. You got Zoro and his energy type attacks.
All right,
You
think
got
of it, yeah.
Kinemon and his
It's
fire.
cool. No, no, stop. Think it's cool, but a guy carrying his 11-year-old, 8-year-old son on a pirate ship in the new world to be wanted criminals. Do
Hey
you
man,
think they would do that?
well they're gonna be wanted by Joker anyway.
No, no, that's one person. That's not even the whole fucking navy, and not to mention other pirates trying to get your head as well, and your bounty. Is that wise to bring your son into that kind of world?
You're talking actual terms, man. This is anime.
No, no,
This is
yeah,
manga
but no,
world, man.
even in my anime world, that you need some kind of realism, like to bring your son on a pirate ship around the world. To be, it's this not smart, man. That shit. This kid's only like 11 or something.
Yeah, man. This kid either comes with him or he takes the kid home. Who knows? Either way, I see
I don't
him
know,
being
man.
able to join. Cause come on, man. Every arc, someone joins the crew.
Yeah, but we didn't get anyone Fishman Island.
Jinbei, he was gonna join.
They didn't though.
He refused for now. He said he will. So technically,
Eventually,
he
but
still will.
the samurai, I don't know, man. I will see. I'm not gonna say yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. But I think if he does join, it's gonna be weird if he actually just joins because I don't know, a kid on his pirate ship drinking sake and all that thing. I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, man. Who said he'll be drinking sake?
What apple juice?
Who said the kid will be drinking sake, man? You think freaking what is it?
I'm
What
not
he
saying
drinks the
drinking
most,
sake.
yeah,
I'm
Zoro.
just
He's the one
saying
who's drunk off his ass at 24/7.
in general, having a little kid on a pirate ship isn't a smart idea. That's what I'm saying. If she wants to run with it, run with it. But in my
Oda.
eyes, oh, older. Sorry, forgive me,
Older.
One Piece fans. Don't
Older.
don't come to my house and pitch fire. Older.
Pitchforks.
I know. Now One Piece fans get emotional, man. I'm not gonna lie.
How dare you? How
Yeah,
dare you
how
get it wrong?
dare you get him wrong? He's the
Chill,
man that.
guys. It's
Hey,
One
late
man,
Piece.
how
evening,
dare
man.
you get Oda Sensei wrong? How dare you confuse me with Kishi Sensei? What's wrong with you, man?
This guys get emotional, man. Who, me?
Yeah,
Bro,
you. What's wrong
I
with
don't
you?
give a fuck right now, man. Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
He should be happy. Kishi's doing good right now. They should be happy he got the mix up, man. Oda, I don't know. He's not too hot these days.
Yeah, I know, man. This
What
chapter
this
was
guy's
kind
doing.
of a downer.
Mm.
This chapter did kind of bring me down quite a lot. But
Mm.
like I said, man, hopefully now the kids on crack is finally finished, all over and done with. No more of this. They're all, healed on the sedatives. It's done. We don't have to go back to them. We're gonna get the proper fights
This must
because that is all that's
sound
left.
crazy to Raf, like kids on crack.
That's what I was, because I asked him earlier. I was like, "What manga? This is a child manga again, right?" I was like,
Yeah, like
"Kids on crack."
giant
Not crack, man.
kids.
It's like, a candy drug which turns people into giants.
What the hell?
Exactly, like what the hell?
Yeah, it's still,
But
but
hey,
it's One Piece.
what's One Piece?
That's like steroids, then. What?
You
Basically,
know what's happening? You know what's so bad about this arc? I'm
What?
so bored. I'm starting to watch the Skype arc again. Like literally, that's like going back to watch old arcs. I don't know why. Like I found myself just watching the old arcs again or reading them. Like I'm not that interested in this arc. I want them to kick Caesar's arc and move on. Like literally,
Mm.
they need to.
get to the new world already, man. Damn.
They're in the new world.
I mean, like proper, not
Oh,
like
you
this.
mean like,
Like go
I mean,
in.
explore. Like go take on some admirals or go fight. Other pirates. Like just forget about the Caesar clown
go to a
Mm.
thing.
new island, man?
Yeah, it's
That's it.
annoying.
Let's get to a new island so we can start a new arc and everything would be cool. If we can maybe meet
Yeah,
old
Caesar
people
Clown
again.
isn't. He's not even a badass villain, man. He's just.
This guy gets his art. This guy's been punched twice in the face, man. The only reason he's won is because he's like, I'm taking away your air, now I'm gonna run away.
He's literally.
Haha.
He's literally every shonen villain that's existed. He's Frieza. He's Orochimaru. He's flipping. Well, he's from Bleach. It's like he's Mayuri fuses to one. He's the same guy. Like we've seen this guy 4 times already. Like hurry
That's
up and carry on.
that's scary to think about. Yeah.
I'm just happy that. So I don't know, man. I'm guessing this arc will be over within the next 15 chapters. You want to say?
Please be in 5, man. Like fuck, I can't take it anymore.
Either way, the fight with Caesar's coming.
And I'm not that hyped for it to be honest. I don't think it's gonna be anything that special.
Yeah.
Because Luffy,
Hopefully,
so
just
far,
punch him
Luffy's just
twice.
he's been stepping on guys like that ants, man. Like there's nothing to him. And Caesar is no exception. The only reason this guy got away with it is because that stupid devil fruit
Gas,
ability.
gas, fruit.
Yeah, the fart fruit.
Yes.
Like that's the only reason why he
Yeah.
escaped, man.
My man's taking
Uh,
the air out of you and he's running off. It's like, fuck's sake, stay still, man.
Exactly, man. He fights like that, man. Fight like a woman. Sorry, that's not sexist. Sorry, take that back. It's not at all.
Exactly, man. Someone will kick your ass.
So strong girls out there, man. But yeah, yeah. One Piece. I don't know what to say, man. That's all I have to say. Reese, carry on if you want to, man. I already know.
I've said enough in my review, man.
It's that we're bipolar when it comes to One Piece these days. Like we're like, yeah, it's the best shit ever. And then we're like, yeah, it needs to pick up a little bit. Like we can't make up our minds, man.
We just want to go back to old school days, man.
Old school, And the group
Old
splits
school.
up, and then what's funny, I think they're trying to do this because there's a little thing in the corner that says Zoro wins. So I'm like, there's no way they're trying to make this like the previous, things where they all split up and have their individual battles. Did
Oh
you see
no,
that little thing?
yeah, unless it's gonna use that against Sanji, innit?
I'm like, there's no way that fight was epic enough to have a quote in the corner saying Zoro wins. Like, no, Zoro didn't even try.
Well, it was kind of epic, but it wasn't epic in the way you want it to be
Want it to
epic.
be like
It was
not like
epic in the fact that, this guy just basically took someone out one slice and said, yep, I'm
Alabasta
walking off.
versus Mr. One, hardcore fight.
That fight, man.
Zoro versus Kaku, hardcore. Like that's like the fight where he says, "Yeah, Zoro wins." Not like get up. I'm gonna pretend to cut you, and you're gonna think you're dead. But think of that because I'm awesome, and he walks away. That's not a fight. That's just like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Fix up.
Showcasing.
Yeah, fix up Oda. Come on.
So yeah, guess that's One Piece then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, guys. That's One Piece.
Awkward
Yes.
times.
Awkward moments.
Oh yeah, there is one little note I want to say, which is farewell to Reborn.
Why?
It's finished.
Reborn's finished.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
That's the
you
perfect
kidding me?
reaction.
Reborn's done, man. Chapter 409. Ciao, ciao. End chapter.
Oh my days. So what happened?
Look at the review, man. Basically, it's just a wrap up. It's basically just a wrap up, man. It kind of goes back to where it began.
Actually read it.
Ends how it begins.
So what? He's not gonna be. He doesn't end with him being the Mongolia 10th.
Nope. Suna doesn't want to be the Vongola 10th, so Reborn disappears for a while, and as soon as the just looking back on himself, realizing it's like, you know what, I haven't changed that much unless Reborn's here. I need Reborn back. Goes back home, Reborn's back, and he's like, all right, then if you're not going to be Vongola 10th, I was about Neo Vongola Premio.
What?
I was about the Neo Premio. So basically the new first.
Okay.
It was like, yep, so I'm going to train you to be the new first. And that's how it ends. So
Wow.
that's how it began.
Okay then. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Are you happy with the ending?
Well, it was inevitable that it had to end, man. There was nowhere, like I said in the review, man, there's nowhere else it can go.
Yeah. They pretty much exhausted everything, haven't they?
Yep, I was even thinking. It's like I said. I was even thinking. Oh yeah, they could probably do like alternate dimension, but in the future art, they already
They're
kind of
ready
covered
to,
that.
yeah, that's done
Yeah.
Jacaran
already.
took out every other alternate dimension, so that's basically like the only reality which is left, where
Oh,
anything can actually happen.
kind of sad, but oh well. That's
Yeah.
Reborn wrapped up, man. Shit.
So yeah, goodbye Reborn. You will be missed.
You should have ended it on a solid number. 410.
Be proper anal about it.
Yeah, OCD. It's like, you know what? One more.
Oh, dude.
I'm not even
Well,
gonna.
that's interesting though. Well, all right, Reborn's over. I might, read the last. I missed the last four, so
Not much to really check out, but still, you may as well just check it out just for a sec, just to check it out.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so
All right, guys.
there you have
So
it.
yeah,
That ends episode 3 of the Big Three Roundup. So you know the usual. Leave your comments below. If you think we're chatting shit, tell us why we're chatting shit. But yeah,
yeah,
tell us why we're chatting shit. Don't just say you're chatting shit.
yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
like,
Give us like, a legit reason.
yeah.
Please.
So yeah, you guys know the usual. If you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to C-Man